Hello, everyone. Welcome to this league. This was an Age of Empires 4 2 versus 2 league that was organized in the Citadel tournament, Citadel server, and I only got a chance to cast this one. So let's try to get some good support over here. The most of the tournament, actually, all of these streams were done on Fried Chicken's channel. He has a YouTube and Twitch. Do check him out if you're interested in following some Age of Empires 4 streams. The tournament has concluded. We have a winner where it was a very interesting best of five series between War Dogs and Los Tercios. The only game that was left to cast is Team Wololo and America. This is our own Rise of Nation communities, Prolays and Felisberto here. So let's see if we can get a good set of games. Especially, I think it's a best of three. So let's see if we can get some nice games over here. The first map is Mega Random. The best and worst part about Mega Random is you have no idea whether there's water on the map, whether there's going to be enough wood for you. You could be stuck in a corner. It's really, really random. And that also makes it exciting and also makes it hard to come up with a pre-decided strategy when you're in the game. On this side, we've got Phyllis Berto or Katakuri as French, and then his ally is Floorfish as Chinese. They're both spawning on the north side of the map. On the other end, we have got Garmat and his ally Prolays spawning on the south side of the map. Prolay is playing his Holy Roman Empires. It's his only civ that he plays, and also he's very good at it. On the other side, there's English player Garmat. Also, I've seen him play English a lot. I think it's one of his major civs. Meanwhile, for Phyllis, I know that he's just recently starting to get into French. It's not his main civ. And for Floorfish, I honestly have never seen him play Chinese. Maybe I don't have enough games with him, but it's one of his first games that I see him go Chinese. Let's see how it goes. We've got there is river on this map, and if there is water, then it does become a race about who captures water and who has the hold on it. Because without water, you will be struggling in the late game. The food income, especially from a water body that is continuous, there's so many shorefish. It is going to be very much dependent on having water access. So on this side, I think Proles has scouted that the opponent team is using water. At least Floorfish is using water. I think for Phyllis or Katakuri, his main plan is just to get to the next stage and start producing knights. That's what French do. They make knights and they raid the enemy. Same plan for Garmat here. He is not going for water. He's decided to go for the next stage with a council hall that produces longbows. So both the English and French player are going to do whatever they do, just being aggressive. Meanwhile, Chinese and HRE player have decided to go on water, and they're going to stay there. It's going to be a better game for them late game. This is great. Floorfish is putting an outpost right in front of the fishing economy for Prolays. After the recent patch, the outposts, they do a lot of damage to these ships. So yeah, you'll see how quickly these fish are going to die because of this outpost. Yeah, one fish is already dead. Another fisherman about to die. This dock is useless now, and Floorfish is just going to creep with these towers. He knows that once these towers are up, the fishing is completely wrecked for Prolays. Meanwhile, Floorfish has no such problem. He can continue fishing just as he has been. He's got 7 fishing boats compared to none right now for Prolays. Prolays is trying to rebuild on the other side, but Phyllis, he's gonna get a knight, and he has stopped that dock from going up. So for Prolays, it's a difficult situation right now. At the same time, he's decided to go with the Menwork Palace. The Menwork, it allows faster production. It's a blacksmith. It's a better version of a blacksmith. Not as good as the other landmark, the Akan Chapel, which most players like to go with. But it's interesting that he's decided to go with this main work, and he's also got the siege engineering. Now, with siege engineering, he should be able to take out these towers, but even then, it's a lot of resources spent. Making a ram costs 300 wood. And at this stage, while you're not fishing, going for a ram is it's a significant investment over there. Garmat here, he's here to help out his ally. Oh, this is gonna get he's gonna get her. Hey, this knight could have got a charge. What's happening here? These units are just running around. Yeah, it was a while before this tried to attack each other. We can see Phyllis has not got a blacksmith yet. With a blacksmith, the French get free upgrades. The first, the attack upgrade, the melee attack upgrade is free for French. If you get a blacksmith, you get that for free, and that upgrade allows the French knights to two-shot villagers, assuming the first shot is with a charge. Already, Phyllis has been focusing a lot on prolays. I think Phyllis knows that HRE is very strong if they're allowed to boom, and Phyllis want to make sure that he keeps raiding prolays here. Meanwhile, Floorfish, he's got plenty of 3 time. It's 8 minutes 30 seconds, and Floorfish has got all the time in the world to do his thing. There's also a Barbican of the Sun here, the only crossing on this side, and there's another crossing on the other side. So yeah, the setup, I think the original setup was better for Prolays and Garmat, just because they get to have this safe fish here. But now Floorfish he's in a way secured this whole area for himself by blocking the entrance with Barbican of the Sun. And it looks like Song Dynasty for Floorfish. I don't see him producing. Okay, he's finally started producing Zuganu. I think he could produce from a lot more archery ranges. Yeah, he's putting down more archery ranges, so this could be a rush on Prolays. Now, I have to mention that Prolays' entrance, in a way, Prolays' entrance, I mean, Phyllis's entrance is through this gateway. Like, if Garmat can wall this part, then Phyllis will have to go around the map and come from this side. So it would be very nice for Garmat to just block this entrance. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening here. We're seeing siege engineering. The first set of ranged attack upgrade has already come in for Garmat. He's got a sizable army here. Let's look at this. For Garmat, he's got 18 longbows and 17 spears. I think he's just going for Phyllis. And if he goes for Phyllis right now, he will do a lot of damage, because Phyllis is only making knights, and I don't think Phyllis realized that. Oh, he's gonna see it. He just sees this army, and to be honest, Phyllis does not have a response for that. Phyllis has been so hell-bent on raiding Prolays that he has forgotten that he's closer to Garmat than Prolays. So here comes Garmat. Is he going for the Chinese player? Oh, he's walling this off. I think he's walling this off so that Floorfish cannot come to help. I think it's a great idea. There's only 3 entrances throughout this map. Meanwhile, Prolays has aged up to castle. Despite all those raids, I'm surprised that he was able to make that work. Yeah, he's aged up. Mahinwark Palace. This is non-stop men-at-arm production. And I want to mention that he's been able to do that despite not having a dock. I feel like if his dock was not messed up early on, or if he had got a smarter dog, like this dog was obviously not a good choice. This dog would have helped Garmat Garmat could have come and saved this dog. So should have already placed it in this corner. I'm just saying that if he had got a safer dog first, it would be even better for him. But right now, Proles, well, let's see what's happening here. Proles, he is producing these units, and these are H4 units. Nothing, I mean H3 units. Nothing in H2 beats these units, especially not the Juganu. And once his Wedge Rivets upgrade comes in, they will be doing hardly any damage. Meanwhile, Phyllis was able to figure out that he's going to get rushed. This was a very nice wall for him. And at the same time, I should also mention how easily wallable his base is. Yeah, let's focus on this side because Phyllis is in trouble. Phyllis has spent way too long trying to attack Proles here, and he has done a good enough job. In theory, Floorfish should be able to take care of Proles now, and all Phyllis has to do is just stay alive. But yeah, this seems like the only goal he's got. There is no other goal. Damn it! For French to not have a gold, that does suck. Phyllis has made a transport ship. Very nice idea. He's going to transport his gold villagers and get another gold mine. I wonder if he was collecting stone, but I don't see another. Yeah, I just can't see another town center. So he only has a single town center, even though he has resources to put down another town center, and he easily has food to sustain 2 town center production. But yeah, right now he's in trouble. You know, if he had the goal to make a Hulk, that would be very nice, just to have a Hulk patrolling here, and that could have cleared most of this aggression. Until it's producing some production buildings from behind. Meanwhile, Proles, let's look at Proles' armor. Well, Proles is getting, he's already got the second armor set, so he is ready. He's ready to challenge this. And Floorfish still has not switched into crossbows. Yeah, this is looking different. Very difficult here. Floorfish needs to switch into something to counter these. Zuganu will not do the damage. Could have also walled this part just to buy him extra time right now. Not to forget that Floorfish can get the Springall emplacement. Oh, this nest of bees just going to die for absolutely no reason. It came. There is this wolf attacking the nest of bees. Yeah, coming back to Phyllis, it's a difficult situation here for him. I have to say that oh man, are his villagers just. Oh, he forgot to change the rally point for his town center. His villagers are just going to their death. Oh man. A very big oversight here. The fact that he still has so much gold, that's amazing. Like he's producing horsemen. He's given up on knights for now. I do think he can make knights. Especially the fact that he has gold. He can't use that gold anywhere else. Hell, steel arrow would be nice. That's somewhere to spend on gold. But yeah, this is looking very grim from him. So far, no help from Floorfish. I think Floorfish is trying to build something over here to help out. But he does have the resources too. No upgrades on the blacksmith. But if Floorfish wants, he could spam. Yeah. So this is a very late reaction, in my opinion, because there was sufficient time for Floorfish. Also, what happened to the Zuganu? I remember there was a lot of Zuganu. But where are they? I cannot find those units. Oh man, they are here. They are here. Shit. And they haven't been upgraded yet. They are finally getting upgraded. We're getting veteran Zuganu. These are very strong units. To be honest, those Zuganu would be able to wipe this whole thing out with Phyllis's army. So yeah, ideally this is easily going to destroy Garmat's push here. But Garmat has done a good damage. If you notice, Garmet has killed the original town center. Garmet probably will kill. Oh no, he's not gonna kill. He's not gonna kill this. Yeah, these rams are going. This ram will die, and okay, okay, kill the lumber camp. Sure, why not? But yeah, Garmat he has weakened Phyllis enough. He has weakened him enough that if I feel like if they're left 1v1, Garmat is going to win his side. Hopefully, 47 villagers versus 47 villagers. Damn. Did Garmat stop producing villagers or what? He should be way ahead right now. Yeah, Garment's supposed to be. He has killed so many villagers from Phyllis, and he's still on the same villager count right now. And as I said, once these Zuganu come in, it's going to be a piece of cake to clear all of this out. Now, something that Floorfish is missing is the Iron Undermesh. Iron Undermesh, a very important upgrade, especially for Palace Guards, because they don't have as much armor as the regular Men-at-Arms. Palace Guards are a Chinese version of Men-at-Arms. They're faster in speed. They can run much faster. It's hard to kite them, but they just have less armor. So yeah, the Iron Underbrush becomes very useful here. Meanwhile, Proles has realized it's his chance to do the damage. Garmet has already done enough here, and Proles is running around in Floorfish's base. Floorfish has right now 5 villagers on food. That's all. Proles is destroying these farms. This is where the Chinese main food income is, apart from water. Wait, what happened? Is he? Oh, these fishing ships are not collecting anything. Damn. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I think Floorfish should have started taking this stock, especially because because the enemy team is not really using water. I'm surprised Garmet still is not on water. But yeah, here's the fight between Men at Arms, which I'm assuming every possible upgrade. Hold up, do these Men at Arms have every possible upgrades? Yeah, except two-handed weapons, they have got everything. And yeah, this shows how strong the Men at Arms are versus the Palace Guards. Palace Guards are fast, they can run away, but in a head-on fight, they do lose. And the fact that Floorfish does not have Bloomery, the melee damage upgrade, it does not help. While Proles, I'm assuming Proles has got all the upgrades from the blacksmith. Oh, he's got all the relevant upgrades from the blacksmith because he has got this main work palace. Like, he better get those upgrades. That's the only good thing about this landmark. Here comes Phyllis. Phyllis is here to help out, and this is somewhere this team has done a better job. They have been able to take these one versus 2 fights. Even in the beginning, there was Phyllis. Actually, in the beginning, it was Phyllis versus Proles mostly, but then it was Phyllis plus Floorfish versus Garmet here, and now it's Phyllis plus Floorfish versus Proles here. Proles still continuing to do a lot of damage. He's also on water, so there's going to be a good amount of food income coming from him. And that's exactly what you need as HRE when you're making these food-heavy units, the Men-at-Arms. Also, we can see some crossbows. Now, crossbows do very well against Men-at-Arms as long as there's a meat shield unit. So if there was a unit like knights or spears in front to tank damage, the crossbows would do very well being behind those units. But if they're fighting these Men-at-Arms head on, it's not a good trade. Phyllis is going to clean up the rest of these Men-at-Arms with his knights. The early knights with French, they are something. If you're in the chat, who do you think will win this game? Assuming you're not spoiled. Proles still continuing to. Proles has been raiding on multiple fronts. Look at this. He's got several units here attacking the village here. There are some units attacking the farms. So Proles knows that he has to raid on multiple fronts to win this game. And meanwhile, Garmat has got enough time to do his thing. I wonder what Garmat is up to right now. Because I would think that even if Garmat cannot attack, this is still a very nice time to just send some units and harass Phyllis and force him to come back. Phyllis has been playing Farmville here. Look at this. That's a lot of... I bet he has a lot of villagers right now. 32 villagers for Floorfish. You can see how effective those raids have been. 53 for Phyllis, 60 for Garmat. Garmat has finally taken the lead, probably because he has a second town center now. And there is 62 for Proles as well. Hey, Biobrack in the chat. Phyllis has cleared all this mass. Now he's ready to go back. The problem is Phyllis is still not aged. Yeah, he'll need to age soon. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to keep up with this H3 army for English. And English are, well, H3 is not their strongest point, but with the double town center and all this time that they've got, and the fact that Phyllis has been weakened after all of that destruction that happened here, I think Garmat should be able to take him out if he goes on in a 1v1 fight. In fact, I have a feeling Floorfish is more dead than Phyllis right now. Bye, Break. Yeah, this is Age of Empires 4. Because Floorfish, well, look at this. How many villagers that he got? He got 34 villagers. Damn, this raid was more effective than Garmat destroying Phyllis's base. Like, Phyllis still had more villagers remaining after his town center got destroyed than when Proles just went here and raided some farms and wood camp. And that's the good thing about HRE and these units. These are so tanky that Proles doesn't have to worry about town center fire. He can just run underneath the town center, and the pierce armor on these units, it's high enough that the town center doesn't do enough damage. Byrag, if you should watch some gameplay videos, and if you like the gameplay, I think I have been enjoying this game a lot, and there is a nice community for Age of Empires 4 as well. So if you enjoy the gameplay, I think it's a great game, and I like it. I prefer it to Age of Empires 2 mostly because of the graphics, and it's a more fast-paced version of Age of Empires 2. Proles is still raiding on multiple fronts. He for some reason, like, Proles, I don't know. I know he doesn't play China, but it's just the fact that he's raiding at the right spot. China has to be raided around the granary, and I don't know if it's if Proles just found this first, he's raiding that, or he knows that this is where Chinese economy is. Because, oh, Phyllis gives up. He realizes he's out. He's an age behind, and he's against units that he has no response to. So this unit composition would die to mangonels. Not that Garmat is not prepared for it. Garmat already brought these Pringles to counter siege. But the only way you could kill that is a lot of your own units and at least 1-2 mangonels. That would help to fight this. And Phyllis, I think he just did not have the units for that. First game goes to Proles and Garmat. We're here for a 1-0. I think this is the best of 3 series. So we'll see 1 or 2 more games. This was a nicely played game. I think everybody plays as it was expected. It was not something that you just out of the blue. I honestly think that Proles played better than I expected from this, because he was raided a lot early on. He lost his water, and he lost villagers from the night raid. So I think he was in the worst shape, and the fact that he recovered very well, that was surprising. Let's look at some villager crafts. I'm gonna find our villagers Prolace's ID again so I can pull up those games. Just give me a second. Yeah, this shows here Prolace killed a lot, and also shows how Floorfish had so few villagers left. He got raided to death here. Look at this villager count. Floorfish reached 90. He has the highest villager count, and then he has the lowest villager count after this raid. For a military, Garmat, he was left alone for a while, and he made good use of that. Hey Sandeep, man, AOE 2 would be very fun. I mean, Ron 2. I doubt Microsoft is coming to that anytime soon, but if they do, Rise of Nation 2 would perfectly be good. Uh, Andres Moreno. I'm not aware of any hacks because this game there's a lot of esports scene with this game right now. I think we would know if there was a hack about reveal map. Biobrack 3D games with many visual effects. They only fix lag and drop issue in Tron. Yeah, the 2D style for RTS games, I think it's still more popular. And also Rise of Nations, just the graphics, even though they're old, they look still very beautiful. In this game, they have made some changes with the way the camera works. So now you can make it more like 2D than a 3D if you want. That's up to your preference. Okay, time to update the score. We've got 1-0 for Wololo, Prolace's team. The next one is going to be a game point. Team America, Phyllis, and Floorfish need to win both of their games if they have to win the third place. We are back to game number 2. According to the rules, the team that loses the first game chooses the map. And the rule about civilization selection is, well, the default rule is that you're not allowed to pick a civ again if you have won with that civ. And let's see if we are going to see that rule being followed. Prolace, okay, if that rule is being followed, we've got Floorfish and Katakuri or Felisberto on the northeast side here. Floorfish is back to his China. He did not win the last game, so he is allowed to pick this map again. I mean, he picked this civ again. And Phyllis is picking his best civ, his main civ. So I think Phyllis is realizing that this means business. This game is not going to be a piece of cake and there's no time to be playing around with civs. So he has picked Mongol. So I'm expecting some Class A games from this side at least. On the other side, we've got Southwest spawning on the map. There is Garmat with French and Prolace with Rus. I have never seen Prolace play for Rus, so I have no idea. I have seen Garmat play French and English, so I know two of those civs are his main. Let's check the chat. Barback cheat engine and find the memory location for Spanish settings and apply it along with the invisible. Yeah, the pathing in Ron actually sucks. It's a problem in many Age of Empires. Even though if you go for Age of Empires 1, the first one that came out in 1990s, that one also had a big pathing issue. Oh, Floorfish, he could have run his scout into the town center. So yeah, let's check out how Prolace is doing here. Just because I'm curious if he's gonna be playing Rus as Rus is supposed to be played. So the cool thing about Rus is that they get gold when they kill animals. So deer, wolves, even sheep, they give them gold, and there is more gold for that. So from deers he's getting plus 10, and from wolves it's 25. From boars, I think from boars it's let's check. It's going to be plus 75 from boars. So boars give the highest, but you cannot kill a boar in age one unless you take more than need a lot of villagers to kill a boar. But yeah, that's one way our Rus avoid going for the gold early game. They can just kill animals and get their gold required for age up. On the other side, we've got Garmat, who is aging up. This is a very decent time for age up. Around 3 minutes, he's already started. Meanwhile, Phyllis has decided to go for some early aggression. This is what Mongols are known for. Mongols, the tower rush. They make early units from the Uwu. This is a unique Mongol mechanic that allows them to produce a double units by substituting the cost of stone. So their total cost of 80, if they pay another 80 in stone, they can double produce. And their stone production is through a building, not through villagers. So Mongols have this very unique mechanic. And according to some pro players, Mongols are not at their top game right now. However, I think at this level, Mongols, they can still work easily, assuming it's played well. And I know Phyllis plays Mongols very well. I would also be expecting some trading going on, because one good thing about this map is that the trade routes are in the corner. So if Phyllis can defend this area, and he puts his silver tree, which is a market, a very fancy market for Mongols, he can start trading. He can start trading with this trade post, and he will have so much gold that it's going to be hard to stop him. At least that's in my head. That's what Phyllis's plan would be. I don't think they can kill fast here. Like, Mongols is not the kind of civ that will kill fast. And also having, oh, look at this. Holy shit. I never thought I would live to see this day. And it's also a very bad idea, because Mongol pair already has his. He already has spears out. So Phyllis trying to put a Kremlin. So this I mean, Proles is Rus, and Rus have got a landmark that acts like a very strong tower. And Proles was trying to build that landmark on Phyllis's face, and I think it was the worst. It was the worst matchup he could do it against. He's doing against a civ that already has. He's already gone for early aggression. So yeah, no doubt this does not work. But at least he's forced Phyllis to get a tower. Not that it makes much difference, because for Proles, I think he lost a villager, and he has all of this downtime with these four villagers. Barbrek, the siege is very dumb in Iran. You need to path them manually, else you're gonna lose sieges left and right with that. Prole is just going back to the Golden Gate. I have to say, this is a horrible age up time, and it shows how he got messed up with that Kremlin rush. Meanwhile, Garmat loses this gold mine, decides not to panic at all. He just moved to the other gold mine here with Proles. I think it's a great move. He does not have to, like, he does not even have another gold mine here. His other gold mine would be so far away, and he just realizes it's easier to go to Proles than anything else. So far, not a lot of damage done. Phyllis still in age 1. He's going for Silver Tree as expected, and if he makes good use of this is going to be great. Meanwhile, here's some French raids on Floorfish. Let's see how many units have been lost so far. So Floorfish has lost 3 units. Damn. That's the 3 villagers. Seriously, Garmet has lost 2. Oh wait, Garmet has killed 2. Oh, never mind. I was looking at it the wrong way. Phyllis has lost 3 units, maybe one scout and three. Let's look at how many villagers he might have lost. So he only has one scout. So I'm guessing he lost scouts. There's the hunting cabin and a wooden fortress. He's got a boar. The boar gives a good amount of gold. The 75 gold is no joke. Also the fact that you get 2000 2000 food, and it's a very fast gather rate too. Garmat trying to get some raids done here, still running around with his royal knights. That's the best part about knights. You don't have to do much as long as you lose your knights. You just run around in your enemy base, try to find some kills. If you get the kills, great. If not, you still have these knights to run around with. This tower is very handy for Phyllis. Yeah, it's a very well placed tower. He's able to protect this this whole deer line. At the same time, he also has these spears in it. So there's no way there's going to be any French raids on this for sure. Now the problem is for Phyllis, he's trying to trade, and I am not able to see a very safe way to trade here. He just making two traders for now, not going for anything fancy. Two traders, and he's putting his silver tree. Let's see where he's decided to put his silver tree. I don't think he can afford to pull it too far away. It's probably somewhere in Floorfish's base. Meanwhile, Floorfish is struggling to get that Barbican up. Oh, holy shit! This is a very open economy here. No walls, nothing. Damn, so much idle time. I think Garmat is already doing great. And what's up with Prolis's score? It's 600. What's he doing there? Right now, Garmat he's kind of carrying his team. Just trying to check what's happening. Yeah, Prole is getting his second town center. Not a bad idea at all. Oh, the silver tree is going. I was expecting the silver tree to stay here, just out of being a safer spot. I honestly think that Phyllis is being too greedy. Yeah, it's a very greedy placement. If it succeeds, it's great. If not, also I don't see Phyllis's two traders that he made. Did they die? Let's select all units. So yep, he has lost those traders. Not looking very good, man. I gotta say, Garmat is playing this game very well. He probably killed those traders. He realizes what Mongols do with their trade, and he's been making a great use out of this. More raids here, more villagers dying. Garmat so far has killed 17. Phyllis has killed one. This is the first knight that Phyllis has killed. Oh man, second kill. Insane. Prolis has killed one in this game. So far, it's been a complete carry by Garmat. He's raiding both sides. And look at this. He's got knights around here. I think he saw... It's just a very bad observer view that doesn't allow us to see the way Garmat is seeing the game. But I'm assuming he saw the silver tree here. He knows that Phyllis is going to produce these traders directly from here. And he's ready to intercept them. I'm still concerned about what is Prolase's plan. Is he not interested in fighting in this game at all, or what? He's making triple R. Okay, this is a build. Oh man, this is a an aggressive build with Roos. The only problem is he's about 4 minutes late for this build. Hey, Sanjay in the chat. There'll be some Rise of Nations stream later. Not today though. Maybe sometimes later. Will is finally going to get this raiding party out of his base. It's been a long time since Garmat has been here. Let's see how Floorfish is doing. He's got a decent number of units. He's also put a Barbican here, so this gold vein and all of these are going to be safe. Now, I would have liked Floorfish to put a wall here. So this is just something that Mongol allies need to do. If your ally is Mongols, and the Mongol player is trading, you need to actively wall and make sure his trade works. Because with this trade, the Mongol player can carry hard. If this trade does not work, that's going to be a huge problem, because it's all these resources that are going to waste. These caravans with the traders from Mongols, they're cheaper with the silver trade, but they still cost 100 resources. Oh, nice pick. Phyllis is here in Garmat's base. Finally, Phyllis is going to get his revenge. Phyllis is putting an outpost here. Oh, very bad fight. He should not be taking this fight. Just does not have enough spears here. Garmat also has the extra upgrade. He has the extra attack bonus from the blacksmith that French get for free, while yeah, Phyllis does not have any of these blacksmith upgrades yet. He does not have a blacksmith. Man, this is just how French deal with everything. They can just overwhelm the opponent with knights. Don't need to produce anything else as long as the opponent is. Oh, and on this side, Prole is going for mass archers. In my honest opinion, if Proles can get this working, then he just needs Garmat to come with his knights. And I think that's exactly what Garmat's doing. He's coming with his knights, and a combo of knights and this mass archers. Look at this. He's producing from 4 archery ranges. He's housed, but he's still producing from 4 archery ranges. That's going to be hard to stop. And Floorfish, he has got raided. Let me again remind you guys that Proles did not get raided at all in this game. So he has had free time to boom. His boom is going to be much better than Floorfish here. Meanwhile, Phyllis, he's got a nice army. I think Phyllis's main concern at this point is to guard this trade, and he's going to get a lot of gold from this. Look at this, 238 gold per trip. That is amazing. Floorfish about to get doubled here, and he should not be taking this fight. He gotta go back. He has to wait for Phyllis. Otherwise going to be again a 2v1 when Phyllis comes here. Oh man. All the spears are down. It's just Zuganu, and these Zuganu are not doing great. A great move by Floorfish, putting his Zuganu inside. Okay, this could be a final battle. If Phyllis and Floorfish lose this is the final battle. The problem is these horsemen need to get on top of these archers, because the horsemen don't do too much damage to the knights. And at the same time, the Zuganu also need to target the archers, because nothing they have does damage to knights. The only thing that works against knights, it's these pikes, these spearmen, and the spearmen are getting taken out by the archers non-stop. Oh, damn. Also, Proles has got this upgrade in the blacksmith for his archers. I know, yep, Fish has not got it. He still has the base stats, and Phyllis and Floorfish, none of them have the blacksmith upgrades. The first market is about to go down. First town center. Proles continues to reinforce with a massive mass of archers. I'm just curious. Oh man, Phil's gotta buy some resources. Like, he's gotta buy. The only thing I can expect him to do right now is buy wood and maybe just spam Mango Dye and Horseman. Not that it's gonna save right now because they've already lost the critical fight here. But still, with all that gold, this is his last hope. Buy wood, place some more barracks or archer ranges, whatever he wants. I think he already bought something. I have a feeling Floorfish is dead. Floorfish has 19 idle villagers. And now the trade is going to be stopped. This is the last. I think this will be the last trader that reaches there. There is no more trading. In my opinion, Garmat is going to make sure none of these traders get another trip. Floorfish's food income is completely stopped. Prolace continues to destroy this base, making more ramps. Meanwhile, Phil is trying to get some damage done here. He's putting towers. He will take out these villagers. It's just that right now, Prolace got a huge mass. Look at this. He has 55 villagers. I mean, 55 archers. That is enough archers to, if not one shot, two shot horsemen with an iron undermesh upgrade. Without that upgrade, I want to just see how many hits does it take to kill these horsemen with the number of archers Prolace got here. Yeah, it's 60 archers now, and they're coming in batches of 4 non-stop. I was wrong. These traders are still making their way into that, or maybe this Royal Knight will take care of it. That's a massive army here by Phyllis. I think he's trying to mass up. He's trying to get as much mass before they go in. In my opinion, let them destroy the Barbican. It's fine. It's just buying them extra time. As long as these guys have not reached this point with their rams, they can take their time. Alright, we got an age up from Prolace. He's putting his high trade house here. If he's able to age up and upgrade these archers, that is definitely game over. Not that I see a lot of hope for Team America here. But if those upgrades come, that's it. Still no iron undermesh or bloomery from Phyllis. That I think it could have changed a lot, and even in the last battle, not having a blacksmith is hurting him a lot. He's indirectly strengthening the enemy's archers. Okay, Prolace ages. I think this is the time. They cannot wait. They just cannot wait. This is the time for all of them to go in. And whoa! Units just doing their thing, not attacking. Oh, look at this mass. Holy shit. Look at this mass. 75 75 archers. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. That is not going to work out. It's like it got reduced from 75 to 67. It's almost like nothing happened. These archers took minimum damage. They're one-shotting horsemen right now. And that's game number 2. I'll be honest, I'm surprised with a 2-0. My initial prediction was Team America to win this 2-1 maybe. I did not think they would win 2-0. But for them to lose 2-0, that is a big deal here. There's a lot happened in this game, and for this game, I will give 100% credit to Garmat. Garmat completely destroyed his enemies. He was raiding non-stop. He was raiding both the players. He did exactly what Phyllis did to them in the last game. Hey Sandeep, nope. Proles is Rus or Russians. Let me pull up the last set of stats. So in this game, Rus are much better than what Russians are in Rise of Nations. Clearly a very competent civ. Not that in Rise of Nations Russians are bad. Russians are super strong late game with all that iteration, but early on Russians just suck. Here's some stats post game. Villager count. Here we see Floorfish going up, is losing villagers here, and goes down, similar to what happened last game. Prole is just losing villagers right at the beginning of the game. So sad, man. But then with the second TC, he was able to keep it up, and Phyllis lost a lot. I am guessing this place. I'm not sure if Garmet ever went for second TC or not. I'm assuming he did not go for second TC. Sandeep, you should see some standard games. Nomad games will not spill over, but in standard games, it's very common to see 8-6 games. There's a lot of tournament games that have gone to 8-6, even 8-7. I can remember an age 8 game as well, but they're supposed to be rare. Because for a game to go age 6 plus, the teams have to be very, very equal in skill. Garmat with high skills, and Prole is not far behind at all. Almost the same kills here. Floorfish and Phyllis just could not keep up with this army combo. Having a lot of knights and then Prole is going only archers, that did the trick for them. Okay, that's it for the third place game. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm gonna quickly check if there's any good Rise of Nations game. If not, then I'll call it. I don't see any games in Iran right now, so I'll just call it a day. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you maybe day after tomorrow. Bye bye.